Welcome to CTV's Meet the Candidates 2018. Each of the 4 candidates running for 3 open city council seats were invited to participate. In the November 6, 2018 Calabasas general municipal election, only 3 candidates chose to do so. Each candidate was given a maximum of 5 minutes to provide insight into their position on the issues.
Hi there, I'm Mary Sue Maurer. I am one of the candidates for Calabasas City Council for the November 6, 2018 election. Thank you very much for watching these video testimonies. I think it's an important tool to help voters decide who they want to represent them. I think you can compare backgrounds, accomplishments, and the vision for the city and arrive at, hopefully, a determination that you would like to see me on the City Council. Let me talk about my background. My professional background, I started in entertainment working for Z Channel and the Walt Disney Company, but felt a need to do something that was more rewarding. So I moved into social issue marketing, where I developed an expertise in water quality, especially the impacts of storm runoff into the Santa Monica Bay. I was a press secretary to John Garamendi, a deputy to then Assemblymember Fran Pavley, and I currently serve as the district director of the Camarillo Center, a California Conservation Corps program for young adults 18 to 25. And with a partnership with CAL FIRE, I run an academy for firefighters. I myself have taken the courses to be a wildland firefighter, and I'm certified as a Type 1 wildland firefighter. My accomplishments, before I got on the council, I was very active in the community. I raised my 3 children, and they went to the Las Virgenes Unified School District schools. I co-founded a group called Middle School Now, which advocated for a new middle school, which ultimately became AC Still. When I got onto the council, I am very passionate about the environment and have been a strong proponent of open space and recreational opportunities for bicyclists and hikers and equestrians in the local mountains. I led the city's effort to be one of the first cities to join LA County's Green Power Alliance. This will enable residents to purchase renewable power through Edison, and that program will start in January 2019. I was at the forefront of getting plastic bags banned in the city of Calabasas, as well as the prohibition to have polystyrene, which is a styrofoam to-go box, removed from restaurants. They fall apart easily and get into the watershed system, into the wildlife, and onto the beaches. I was also on the council when we passed the secondhand smoke protection, and I added an amendment to make our apartments smoke-free. I'm also very passionate about public safety and wildfires. With my expertise in wildfires, I think there's more work that the city of Calabasas can do and residents can do to protect themselves from these larger, hotter, faster-moving wildfires. I work with the Lost Hills Sheriff Station on creating a comfort room. This is a room for victims of crime or children in protective custody where they can go and have some privacy and quiet. It also turned out to be a good room for deputies to interview people as part of their investigations. I am proud to say that I initiated the drive-through or walk-through flu clinics. This was done in anticipation of a pandemic flu outbreak, and Calabasas is very well prepared to independently take care of its own citizens. I adore our seniors. I have worked for them very passionately for the past few years, I made a commitment to two seniors in particular that I would lead a charge to get a senior center built, and I did. I'm very proud of that. And I'll be working further on how we can make Calabasas the best place to age in place. I remain a strong supporter of our schools. I created a grant program for each of the PSCs so that they could add to special programming at the schools. As a teacher myself, I was selected by C-SPAN to be a fellow in their social studies program. I believe I have made a lot of contributions over the years that I've spent on the council. I was elected in 2005, 2009, and 2013, and I would be honored if you would consider voting for me again. For more information about my accomplishments, please visit my website, www.marysuemaurer, and that's MAURER.com. Thank you again, and please remember to vote or mail in your ballot by November 6th, 2018. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's David J Shapiro. I'm Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Calabasas, and I'm seeking re-election to City Council after serving for 6 years in order to continue to make a positive difference for our community and council and help maintain our wonderful quality of life. Like many of you, I love Calabasas. I truly do. It's a great city and we are so lucky to live here. I've worked hard this past 6 years and I want to continue working hard to keep our city one of the safest cities in the state. I want to keep our city fiscally sound. Our budget has been balanced for the past 6 years. I've worked on the budget committee for the City Council. We have the highest rating fiscally, Standard & Poor's and Moody's, for a city our size. And by having financial stability and strength, we're able to provide the services that our entire city appreciates and likes, such as the Pumpkin Festival, the Flu Clinic, the concerts in the park, the film festival, and so on. So we need to maintain a sound fiscal policy. It's important, and I've been working hard in the past 6 years to maintain our environmental leadership as well, whether it was the e-cigarette ban, taking another look at the plastic bag ordinance, or during my mayorship, we instituted the Smart Water irrigation system, which used recycled water from the purple pipes, if you know what those are, and provided for a savings to the city of not only financial savings, but also about 40% in water usage in our parks and all city-owned properties. I've continued my work for the schools and the students alike in our city. I serve as liaison to council, and I go to all PFA, PFC, and PTA meetings. I'm active in Walk to School every 15 minutes. If you go to a school, you'll see me there on campus supporting whatever is going on. I've also been proud of being a strong advocate for our seniors. I served on the senior task force and helped build our very first incredible senior center in our city. I've worked hard to maintain and preserve our open space, also working hard in our city to help us be prepared for natural emergencies and natural disasters that are coming forward, working with homeowners associations and our first responders as well. I continue to support our chamber and small businesses. We have a lot of new businesses that have come to our city, and it's important that we do support them. For those who don't know me, 25 years ago, my wife and I moved here in 1994 with our children to raise our children in our incredible school system. Our schools are top 2% in the state. We wanted to be in a beautiful place with a great quality of life. I also moved my business here. I'm a sole practitioner and attorney, and I maintained my office here since 1994. Another thing that's important is I give back. I believe in giving back to the community always, so I've done that since we moved here, whether it was coaching 100 sports teams, whether it was serving on the community center board for over 14 years, whether it's serving on the Park and Recreation Commission or Library Commission for over 6 years each. Any of those things and more are important to me. Going forward, my goal is to continue to work for seniors and students alike. We have great programs, intergenerational programs right now. I'd like to see if we can improve that. I'd also like to see what we can do about transportation for our community as well. I want to work very hard on emergency preparedness. You can't stop things, but you can prepare for them. I want to work with our neighborhoods and our HOAs, as well as Dr. Lucy Jones, who I was able to bring to the city to help us with emergency preparedness. Safety is of the utmost importance to all of us. I want to increase our wonderful neighborhood watch programs for all the city, not just a portion of it, and have more volunteers with the sheriff's community, deputies from all areas of the city. I want to continue to preserve open space. We can, whether it's by annexation or potentially buying properties available for open space. In the coming years, a thoughtful and careful review of redevelopment will be very important for our city as well. And I want to work hard, as I have, to maintain our wonderful quality of life in this city. I want to make a positive difference. I appreciate your support. Please take a look at my Facebook site, Reelect David J. Shapiro, or my website, shapiroforcalabasas.com, to learn more. And I appreciate your consideration and your vote to allow me to continue the work I've done.
Hello, I'm James Bazagian and I'm running for re-election to the Calabasas City Council. I was raised locally. I attended Taft High School. I went on to UCLA where I earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. I went on to USC School of Law where I earned a Juris Doctor degree. I was a criminal prosecutor for 24 years at the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. For 22 years of that time, I served on the board of directors of the Los Angeles County Association of Deputy District Attorneys, the largest organization of local prosecutors in the country. I was its president twice, and toward the end of my career, I received its Lifetime Achievement Award for my service to the criminal justice system. I presently work at a state agency as an attorney, State Compensation Insurance Fund. I've been active in the Calabasas community in civic affairs for more than 25 years. In 1993, the City Council appointed me to the Community Policing Commission, and I served there for 4 years before there was an open seat on the City Council in 1997, which I ran for and was elected to. I've been re-elected to the City Council in 2001, 2005, 2009, and 2013, and I've served as your mayor 5 times. I've been on the board of directors of the Agoura Hills Calabasas Community Center since it opened to the public in 1999, about half of that time as its chairman. I've been on the board of directors of the Calabasas Las Virgenes Historical Society since 2001 and was its president in 2015-16. I've been a member of the Calabasas Chamber of Commerce since 1995 and was awarded its Spirit of Calabasas Award in 2009. For more than 20 years, I've been active in the 2 largest statewide organizations of municipal governments, those being the League of California Cities and the California Contract Cities Association. I've been on the board of directors of the California Contract Cities Association since 2008, and I was its president in 2011-12. Contract Cities is an organization that consists of cities that primarily contract out for municipal services. I've made numerous presentations and written extensively about the history of Calabasas and more broadly about the operations of municipal government. My writings include publications such as Calabasas 1991 to 2016, Citizen's Guide to Calabasas, and I contributed to Images of America, Calabasas. I've worked to make Calabasas among the most financially secure cities of its size in California, and we now have a reserve fund of approximately $19 million. I've dedicated my career to maintaining our unique environment and quality of life by striving to control development both inside Calabasas and around our borders. I led the fight to help preserve Amundsen Ranch as permanent public parkland in 2003 and King Gillette Ranch in 2005. I also was the author and primary sponsor of the 2 voter-approved Calabasas open space initiatives, those being Measure D in 2005 and Measure O in 2015, and I was the author and sponsor of the Calabasas Historic Preservation Ordinance approved by the City Council in 2008. Most of our municipal facilities were acquired and dedicated during my time on the council, including our beautiful Calabasas Civic Center, which is now 10 years old, which includes our City Hall, our municipal library, and the Calabasas Senior Center. We've made vast improvements to our major roadways and thoroughfares in Calabasas, which include Calabasas Road, Las Virgenes Road, Lost Hills Road, Parkway Calabasas, and Mulholland Highway. We've renovated Old Town and beautified our neighborhoods, and we've vastly improved our infrastructure of intra-city transportation systems. We facilitated the construction of appropriately sized commercial centers to serve our residents, and that includes Creekside Village and the Commons. Calabasas has forged a strong relationship with the Las Virgenes Unified School District and have provided crucial funding where possible. I've proudly endorsed and supported every school bond measure since I've been elected to the City Council. Experience and enthusiasm count. I do take this job very seriously, but I do not take it for granted. During my tenure on the City Council, I have never missed a meeting and never missed a vote. I respectfully request your support so that I can serve you again as your City Council member for the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit cityofcalabasas.com. And remember, Monday, October 22nd is the last day to register to be eligible to vote. And be sure to make your voice heard at the ballot box on Tuesday, November 6th.